What's up, guys? Messed up morning, sorry. First time trying to self-film. I had to pick up the camera bag from Mike, and he left it in his breezeway because I asked him to. And I think the cold killed all the batteries. And I'm having issues with the main camera. I'm not usually the camera guy, so I got in here this morning. Had a deer go out in front of me, like 10 yards. Too dark. Don't know exactly what that was. I don't think it was a buck. And then I had a nice deer, buck, come up the fence row to my right. And I was for sure he was going to keep falling the edge and come right in front of me. But out of all things, he went up the driveway that we have going back here. And that driveway is like driven on frequently, so I don't know why. I couldn't find this GoPro in the back until just now, but that buck continued down the trail and then went into the beans, ate some beans, and then I lost sight of him. And he must have went in the drainage of the corn that we have here, because I saw him pop out to my left and go behind me in the thick stuff. So he's back behind me somewhere. I'm hoping he'll loop back around, but I feel like I've been entirely too loud with the camera trying to get this thing to work. But I'll have this on me and I'll put it on. That way we at least have something. But very unorganized, messed up morning. That could have been successful, but I don't think I scared him away. I just don't think he wanted to walk in front of me yet. So I'm gonna sit out for another hour to 2. Depending if I get any action, then we'll go from there. But it looked like it was going to be successful for a minute there, but it's hunting, so stay tuned and hopefully I have some GoPro footage for you, I guess.
You ready?
Yeah, I've been recording.
Oh, sorry. What's up, guys? It's Matt Dayton, favorite co-host. Also the host's favorite brother. This morning, went out to hunt the new property that we got last year, the permission piece we had. That we've been sitting. I sat in the stupidest stand on the property, other known as Mike's stand. It's still stupid, but we hopefully had a successful morning. Unfortunately, had some technical difficulties this morning and tried a bunch of things, can't get the camera to work out for me. I'm not normally the one behind the camera, that is what it is. But on the bright side, we got a shot at some nice bucks. We're gonna go take a look. Fairly confident on both shots, but it's hunting, it's bow hunting. You never know. So we got the guys around. We're gonna go take a look, see what we see, potentially get the dogs on it too. I'm for sure one of them's in the corn though. We'll give you guys an update on how the track goes, as well as we'll do a better recap than this in a little bit. This is a spot that I'm turning around this morning.
Yeah, he was gonna turn around this morning.
I started walking back, and then I was like, I'm ready to have This is where I shot the second one.
This is where you what?
Shot the second one. But the arrow's still in.
Yeah.
Where's that shot site? We're walking over it.
Yeah, it's like right.
He was in the green.
Yeah, because there's.
And which way did he go?
He went straight through, crashing like crazy. Just.
Okay.
Then the other one, the first one I shot, the arrow flew on the ground right there. I did not touch it. It was not pulled out or anything.
Where did that deer go?
Off to the.
It's right here.
Smell. Now we're not going to be able to track them with blood tracking with this rain.
Right. But if he thinks we should wait, I do think that one's in the corn still. I just don't know what his opinion on the arrow is.
Which way is that deer facing?
He's facing this way.
And then how did he react when you got shot?
I watched it go through and he kicked and then went.
Okay. Where did you go? Where was your tree?
I'm in there.
Okay.
He took me by side, shot him, watched the arrow go through it, watched the arrow go into the ground, saw the body react, and then just saw him take off this way.
That way. Okay, so
And I did not hear a bunch of crashing corn like I heard with the second one.
Okay.
So it's very possible he could have woven his way back into the woods. If he thinks we should wait, we can wait, but I think that other one's in there. I never heard him leave. He went pile driving through that corn and then it just stopped.
He's going awful far.
I know, it's in his thing to not look around if you're not sure. It's not all mom.
What?
Sass?
Sass? Is that what you said? Sass?
Well, I guess we can just chill here. And you can go get him unless you need somebody to hold him.
That shot was actually 35.
What? No, that's 40.
I just...
That's a 40-yard shot.
Because you know how that one branch is kind of hanging down there?
Yeah, I know.
I drew back there, and then he walked past that, and I was like, okay, I'm not getting a greedy, I'm done. And then I was literally about to put my bow out, and then he stopped right past it. I was like, and then he stood there for like 10 seconds, and I was like, okay. I had to guess it's gonna go right
here.
Over
here.
There's a track.
Oh wow, that's coated. Oh yeah, he plowed right through here. Oh my gosh, man, there's blood. What? Yeah, there's blood everywhere, dude. I can see it.
See you?
Yeah, no, there's tons back here.
Let us know when we can walk up there. Yep.
How do you feel, Matt?
Bummed. I'm thankful for this one, but hopefully we find the first one I shot. That's
9 point.
9 point. Who is that?
Congrats.
Thanks.
Michigan buck. Got a zip tie? So, hey, let's go track another one. Take deer tracking. Let's go.
Thank you.
Josh, congrats.
Thanks, Josh. What's up, guys? Fortunately, we were able to find the second buck that I shot this morning. We're not giving up hope on the first one. That one we believe is a gut shot. Had a dog tracker come in. Dayton dog tracking, actually. Our father. He's been doing it for almost a decade now, but he gave us his opinion, gave a quick look around. It's looking like a gut shot, unfortunately. Came out low, found some white hair, but I know for sure I went in on the further back than I wanted to. But initially I saw the first buck and him fighting in this little drainage over here over a doe. and then the first buck kind of chased him off, and he went back into the corn, and that's when the first buck walked under me and I shot him, and then he decided to follow suit and come as well, but he went the other direction, probably 35, 40 yards, quartering away. It's a shot that I've been doing a lot of looking into and practicing and stuff like that, and I felt comfortable with it. I wasn't going to take the shot at first, but then he decided to stop himself. He stopped and stood there for like 10 seconds, and I decided to give it a whirl, and I took a shot on it. He went maybe 80 yards, I'd say, maybe less. Super thankful for him. Nice deer, 9-point. Love the browse. Got some meat for the family. Super thankful. I just hope tomorrow we're going to take the dog out and try to look for that gut shot. So hopefully we end up with 2. Just means my season's done a little early this year, but maybe I'll figure out the camera the rest of the season. We'll see what happens. At least Mike hopes I do. But I will consider him a bonus as we're able to hopefully find the gut shot tomorrow. So we'll keep you guys updated on that, but we're gonna get him cleaned up, probably cut up today, hang out, and get ready to do it again tomorrow, hopefully. So we'll talk to you guys later.
Have fun dragging that all by yourself.
I'll be here watching.
I'm sinking.
You want me to pick you up soon?
Yeah.
Hi, Daisy.
Oh.
I shot another one too, but we gotta look for him tomorrow. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Very nice. Day 2. Looking for the first buck. We'll see how it goes.
It's training up here. Dude, it's gonna be killer. Watch it be. What? Be careful, careful.
I'm coming.
You guys just chilling with me? Yep, he found it. Right near the fence. Oh, good. Bad stinker. Oh, and Matt, I want you to say one last time, what do you think of that stand? Okay, good. So everybody knows when Matt says negative things, it's very positive.
That just means he's that good of a hunter. He can kill 2 deer out of a stand.
Yeah.
Good boy, Gibby.
So my hands are full, Gabe's hands are full, Matt.
Yes, I know.
There you go.
Okay.
I'll follow you guys.
I'm heading to the truck because I got lots of things to do.
Yeah. Hey.
So, congrats, man.
Appreciate it.
Another successful deer tracking because the hunter did everything right, even though he didn't want to. And that's a true gut shot. So 12 to 24. Last night he probably would have been dead, but I know
That didn't make a difference.
I know he's dead
For us.
right now. Yep.
What you're saying, Dad?
What's that? Dead deer don't run.
Yep.
Live deer will run somewhere,
Yep.
and usually far, far, far away. So make sure you thank the neighbors, because neighbors are what made this happen. So,
Yep.
so make sure you be nice to your neighbors and thank them.
Do I have to thank my brother?
It's a great Michigan whitetail.
Yeah.
So congratulations on a good hunt.
There's still a KB and the big 8 in here, so.
Yeah.
Go around.
Redemption.
It is starting to get good too. So.
Yeah, they were literally fighting. They were puffing out on each other.
Cool.
Good luck,
Thank you,
guys.
Dad. Appreciate you.
Can we use your barn again? Yeah. Thank you. What's up, everyone? It's Matt Dayton. Little update from the other day. We were able to find the first buck from yesterday, also known as Dinker. #1 target for me this season. Now that we've kind of closed the story, and I'm gonna kind of go over the whole hunt yesterday because I gave a little bit of it, but essentially had a lot of issues in the morning, trying to deal with the camera, trying to get things figured out. And unfortunately, the camera did not end up working out. Batteries were dead, it was cold, and the GoPro also died. So as frustrating as it is, unfortunately we did not get any footage of the shots and the action, but it's still part of the story of the season, and we're still gonna share it with you guys. We got the recovery and the process we're kind of doing after, and it's pretty cool. But that morning I got in the stand, saw some deer early on. I had a deer walk right in front of the stand where I shot him actually at dark, but I couldn't tell what it was. Couldn't see my pin yet, so that's how things started. And then from there, I had another buck who is also probably older than the 2 that I harvested come down the fence row. And I thought he was gonna turn and walk right in front of me, but he definitely caught my scent where I walked in and walked up the driveway, went into the corn where the drainage is. 5-10 minutes later, out of the corner of my eye, I saw a rack to my left of the stand, and what he had did was he essentially followed my scent that I walked in on, went in the drainage in the corn, completely avoided my radius, and went into the woods to the bedding area behind me. He's known as KB. We've talked about him. We also have a short of him too. He's a nice mature buck. Honestly, the thing that I noticed a lot about him was his mass. This is an exaggeration, but when I see his mass, I think of like a PVC pipe. It's very obvious. I thought I might get a chance at him, but I never saw him again. And then from there, I heard some crashing in the corn, and I looked down the drainage in front of me, and I saw one buck at first. He had came out of the corn. The first buck that I saw coming out of the corn was Dinker here. He had corn stalks stuck on his head. He was moving around, throwing them off. And then a doe came as well. And then all of a sudden I saw Bruiser, is what we decided to call the one we found yesterday. He wasn't regular, so we did have velvet pictures of him, but they were kind of posturing on each other, locked up for a minute, and Dinker kind of chased him off, and he went back north down the drainage, Bruiser that is. And then the doe came towards me, and Dinker here followed him, decided to walk in front of me. He was more of a broadside shot, not as broadside as I originally thought. 20 yards, stopped him, took the shot. Unfortunately, it was further back than I wanted. After we found him, we discovered that it was full on gut. Gut in, gut out, shot way too far back. Obviously on me as the hunter, but gut shots are lethal. It's just one thing as us hunters, we need to learn to not push right away or look. He ended up going a couple hundred yards into the woods, bedded down for a little bit, and then when he got up the second time, I don't know if he got pushed by something else, but he walked out to the field and fell over right not even a couple feet from the field edge, and that's when he expired. So as hunters, we're humans, and we don't always take the best shot in the moment. When this should have been an easy, simple shot, I messed up, but it ended up working out. We did everything else right. We let him lay overnight. We didn't push him. He ended up expiring him, and that's how we found him. Generally with guts, you want to wait 24 hours. I've learned a lot of that over the past couple of years with the dog tracking and learning from my dad, who helped us find both of these deer. And I think as hunters, we don't necessarily follow those rules too much because people get excited, they get antsy, they push deer, they want to find deer. But after I shot him, Bruiser came back down the same drainage, and he ended up going to the right of the stand instead of the left like Dinker. And I was on the phone with Mike. I called him, I was like, hey, the other guy came back out, and I was like, should I take him too? And Mike was like, yeah. So then I hung up instantly, bow drawn, and probably 30 yards originally. He didn't stop, and in that moment I decided that I wasn't gonna take the shot. But then Bruiser himself actually stopped within this window that we had cut out, and ended up being probably 35-40 yard shot. I put my pin where I wanted it to go, and the release itself, it felt effortless, it felt great. That's the best shot I've taken. In my personal opinion, it was the best shot that I've taken. It felt great. I saw it go where I was aiming, and he only went 50 yards probably into the corn like a freight train, knocking corn over, plowing. Both super nice bucks, super happy. Tagged out, unfortunately, for the season for Michigan, that is. Gonna try to manage some more does on my property and learn how to be a cameraman for Pike and Gabe and whoever else. So. But appreciate you guys being here with us. Happy to have some meat on the table. Awesome story. Wish I could have shared some footage, but like I said, it just didn't work out. But hunting is still hunting, and we wanted to share our story with you, and we'll talk to you guys later.